Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, my loves. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please, please, please give my wonderful, fabulous and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is an Isis reading. So the first thing that I got for her is a song called Don't Be Shy by Cat Stevens. Okay, it was released in like 1970. Okay, 1970 could be significant to you. Okay, so it says, don't be shy. Just let your feelings roll on by. Don't wear fear or nobody will know you're there. Just lift your head and let your feelings out instead. Okay. It says, and don't be shy. Just let your feelings roll on by. And then it says on by like 5 times. Okay. So it says, love is better than a song. Love is where all of us belong. So don't be shy. Just let your feelings roll on by. Don't wear fear or nobody will know you're there. So it says same thing, okay, again. So then I got the name Rachel, which means ewe or a female sheep, okay? And the female sheep is very significant, because the male sheep can be a little bit like aggressive, the female sheep, they're just like, whatever. They're just like, just like bad, just chilling, no matter how wild the world is, because the next thing is wild world. I feel like no matter how wild the world may seem or how wild the world is, you need to be like the female sheep in that way, just going with the flow and keeping things very calm at this time, okay? So next was the song Father and Son by Cat Stevens. Okay, so it says, it's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. So maybe I'm getting the energy of like, there's so much you don't know, and as old as your soul may be, in this body, in this mind frame, in your gifts, you're still a little bit young. It says, find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I'm old, but I'm happy. It says, I was once like you are now. And I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. So you could be finding out these different things that are going on. Maybe this has something to do with your father, because this is called, father and son, and maybe that's why, the father, I think that's what it is, the father talking to the son, like, hey, chill out, you're still young, so much has happened and it's not your fault, calm down, so I feel like, find a nice girl or find a nice guy, get married, settle down, don't worry on all of these things, I was once where you are now, and I feel like this is how Isis is kind of getting at you. It says, take your time, think a lot, think of everything you've got. For you will be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain where when I do, he turns away? It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way. And I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. So you could be being called to move away, being called to go away from the people that you have been surrounded by for most of your life, It says, all the times I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me. Come on, okay? So I feel like, if the people around you or the people that hate on you so much, was right about you, then you would be the first to be like, yeah, you're right. I do kind of do that, but I feel like they're completely wrong about you. They are people who are projecting a lot, it's them they know, not you. You know what I'm saying? They think they know you because they're projecting who they think you are based on who they are onto you, but that's just not what it is, you know. It says, now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. Now I know I have to go, you know. So like I said, you could be really feeling called to leave away from these people. The song said, climb on up this ladder, don't stop, my love's waiting when you reach the top. So, you know, you started to do this climb, you know, to get closer and closer to God. You know, I feel like this is really where your focus is. You know, you're just really not worried about anyone else, you know. Next was the number 406. Which talks about God's imperfect creation and the need to turn to faith and trust to overcome life's challenges, you know. So this is what you need to do. Like, just keep turning to that trust that you have in the divine, to that faith that you have in the divine, you know, and keep putting in the hard work and dedication, and know that these things that you're putting your energies into will be rewarded in the end. You know, it says, next, the name Kathy, okay, and Kathy means pure. You know, you are so pure, so innocent in this thing, you know. And I feel like to a lot of people on the outside of you, because you have seeked non-attachment, you know, because you stepped outside of the boundaries that they set for you, that, you know, to them it looks like you're just making things up, but really you're a master manifester. You know that you can think something up and then be really, really sitting there waiting, relaxing, chilling, and that shit shows up, okay? And, you know, people just don't understand this about you, you know. They could be looking at you, you know, like, you know, you're lazy or whatever. They got all these judgments about you and what you do, but these are people who never followed their dreams, who never went after what they wanted, you know. Next, I wrote cold relief, okay? So I don't know. This somebody could have been making you sick in the past, but I don't know. I feel like you could have a cold. Okay, spirit could be telling you, you know, suggesting different herbs and things to bring you some sort of relief to this. Or I feel like these people could have also just been like some sort of sickness in your life, you know, and now you're in this energy of love, you know, and none of these energies of sickness or any of this shit can survive the transformation that you have made into this higher energy. So their projections and all of these things are not affecting you. And next I wrote open your eyes. Okay, so I feel like you are very eye-opening to these people. Okay, you show these people a lot of different things. I feel like their eyes could just barely be being open to the fact that you are like the apple tree, you know. Because next I wrote apple. Okay, so when I looked up apple symbolism, it said that one of the most sacred trees, that the apple tree is one of the most sacred trees, and that it symbolizes good health, future happiness, and a place to rest and shelter, you know. I feel like you're like a cat, okay? You seem to always land on your feet, you know, and this is really a problem for people because a lot of people are still masked up, you know what I'm saying? Still trying to pretend like they're not this and they're not that, you know, not really aware of what they are, just only sure about what they not, you know. How can you say what you're not if you don't even know who you are, you know? So I feel like you're sending these people, okay, we got mother of life, okay, in reverse, okay, so definitely a karmic mother could have something to do with this, okay, but I'm gonna keep it upright though. It says nourishment of the golden grain mother, you know. I feel like all of the abundance, everything that you want is always attracted to you, and it's attracted to you through these beautiful energies of love that you possess, you know. This says stay true and be in your power, because this is absolutely where you are standing at, you know, standing in your power really and truly, you know. What is this? Life restored, okay? Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. Let me see. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. I feel like this is what Isis is saying, you know. Like, you can call on her, or you can call on God, or you can call on your angels, you know, whatever it is that you want, you know. You don't have to worry, because there's no mountain high enough or no river wide enough to keep you from getting to the final destination of where you're supposed to be going and on this divine journey, period, okay? It says we can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. And I feel like this is the case for people around you. So now that you're trying to like truly live and trying to expand, to them, and this looks crazy, you know. It says we only know that this has happened when suddenly our lives seem dry and depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or a habit that may have been comfortable but is becoming stifling and suppressing, but it was in reverse, so I feel like this is not talking about you. It says Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances and people back into life, and this is absolutely what she has done for you. It says she calls you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave and open your arms to receive. And it says Isis is known as the sustainer of life, able to restore, nourish, and bring to life that which has been cast aside or lost, that which you consider beyond repair, a lost cause, or deadened. There are parts of your life, beloved initiate, that are ready to receive more life. You will be able to recognize this in any discomfort that you are currently experiencing in your life. So just know anything that you might be going through at this time is absolutely just a little bit of growing pains, my love, because you're on your way to the top. You already sitting on the top. It's just haven't reflected in your life just quite yet. We got retreat with stop the spin. I feel like you could be having a lot of different thoughts going on in your head, you know what I'm saying? And this is what they're saying. You just need to really have trust in the leap that you have taken, and don't be judgmental and overcritical of yourself, and also avoid any of these bigots or people who are trying to be judgmental and trying to observe and critique you on the outside of you when they're not even observing and critiquing themselves. You need to realize that you are full of wisdom, and that if you don't do nothing else in a day, all you need to do is shine, because that's what stars do best, babes. So just know that, and stop like spinning this cycle, of like doubt is what I'm getting. Like maybe questioning your decisions or the things that you do, why, like it's almost like you're so psychic that you don't understand why you do some of the things you do sometimes. I can totally relate to that. Spirit has me doing all sorts of things, taking charge and taking action and telling me no, and, telling me what to do. But this is all very specific and very close guidance that I receive, and it always makes sense in the end. All I have to do is just listen to spirit, and I always end up in the best position, even if I'm not in the best overall position, in that moment, in that time, in that day, in that situation or whatever, I always come out, on the better end of things. And I feel like Isis is wanting you to realize that you are also, I think maybe you could be questioning the cords that you have cut. You could be having people come into your energy and playing nice, or trying to present this energy like they changed in some sort of way, but they're still doing the same things. They're still indulging in the same behaviors, and still, what I mean, hanging around the same people and still saying the same kind of shit. And that is excuse me, how you know that they're not growing, okay, or changing, because it would look a little bit like how you changed, not exactly, but there would definitely be big changes in their behavior, in their attitude, and this just not what's happening. We got ask and receive. I feel like everything that you have asked for, you have received that, or you are about to receive this, and it's going to be very clear why you had to tell these people no, and why you had to take charge and action the way that you did when it came to cutting these cords and cutting these people out of your life. Okay. God don't tell you to do nothing for no reason. God needed you to take this step back from these people so that you could see who they was. If you never cut their cords, you would still be in the same predicament. Okay. God needed you to step back from these people so that you could see the power of divine time, And Isis is asking you to just continue to do this with this energy of forgiveness and understanding that you have going on, Okay, just making sure. Oh, but listen deeply. Okay, harmony and resolution. Okay, and Mother, Father, God. Okay, because I was just talking about God. I feel like these are very strong energies within your life. You're a person who really listens deeply within yourself, and you really follow your guidance. But I feel like your mind could just be a little bit overworked when it comes to these people of the past. And some of them ain't necessarily people of the past. There's still people that you're dealing with, still people that are in your life, in your energy. For some of y'all, the song Just Beat It. I feel like you told a lot of people to beat it, you know what I'm saying? And they could be sending you energies, okay, with the devil, okay? They could be sending you, song messages and, just trying to get back in your energy in some sort of way. And Isis is like, no, you told him to beat it for a reason, okay? What's take charge and action and no, okay? We got, oh, shit, okay, we got the Page of Pentacles. Jeez. Let me see. What can I see? Oh, man, I see so much, okay? With this is the Seven of Cups, okay? So I feel like when you stepped into your potential, you absolutely made a whole bunch of people, okay, go away, okay? You broke through a lot of illusions and things that were being painted for you. It's like you've been turning down the right offers with the Four of Cups, okay? With the Five of Cups, these people are in this energy of loss, okay? They're in this energy of heartbreak with the Three of Swords because of all of this sneaky shit that they've been into. With the Nine of Swords, they're in a very high anxiety type of energy, because they was doing all of this magic, okay? Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? Oh, I can't get it. Somebody could also be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is out here too. Okay, we got the King of Cups. Okay, we got the Magician and we got the Fool, baby. And we got the World. Okay, because you are this beautiful magician. You're very emotionally mature and you don't mind taking leaps of faith when it comes to spirit and when it comes to them telling you what they want you to do. Even if you are spinning the thoughts around and around in your head, you still always do what it is that you're being called to do or what it is that they want you to do. And this is why you get this beautiful, passionate, forward, moving ahead energy all the time. Okay, you could be, like I said, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. No, that's fire. But a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so some karmic Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups because I did say some karmic mother energy. Okay, then we got the King of Pentacles. That's giving me Taurus energy, okay? We got the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles, okay? Because, I don't know. It's almost like maybe in the beginning of this journey, you were juggling like two different ways of thinking, how you wanted to do something or how you wanted to operate in a way where you could like have people still, I feel like for a while you went through this juggling act with spirit, where they were trying to just show you like, no, there's no way you could still do this and hold on to other people. And I get it because I was trying to do the same thing. We got the Seven of Wands. They was like, no, you got to stand your ground completely. You got to cut these people off. You got to cut their cords. Okay. So we can give you what we want to give you with the Six of Pentacles. We want to come in and work as a team with you. Okay. To help you with this passionate forward movement. But we're going to need you to work hard. We're going to need you to cut these people off so you could be properly connected to your ancestors, okay? With the High Priestess. Hello? We need you to step into your power fully and completely. And this is what you have done, So Isis is asking you to stop spinning these thoughts around in your head because you're doing things the right way, okay? This is all leading to the wheel turning in your favor in the most positive way it could possibly turn, You finna feel so stable and so happy, and it's all because you're covered in this energy of holy love, but you never would have been if you didn't clear, cancel, and release. So trust the power you're standing in and trust the intentions that you're setting because they're all leading to you manifesting the best possible outcome for yourself. Whew, I feel like doing all of that, Isis just made me work for it, okay? But yeah, I seen the Strength and I seen the Death card because you are absolutely doing the right things with the people and situations that you have like put a death to in your life, okay? What's cut the cords and ask and receive, okay? The Ten of Swords, period. Oh, it's the Nine of Swords, but the Ten of Swords though, okay? So it's like these people that you've cut their cords, like I said, they're in an energy of anxiety. I feel like I broke the whole situation down. So now the tarot is just going to repeat everything that I just said. Okay, here's that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, very significant. But I feel like you really trusted your mind when God asked you to take a step back. And so they're saying you need to really trust yourself at this time. Don't put yourself into an energy of anxiety, Realize that okay, here's the Ten of Swords. Realize that these people are people who stabbed you in the back and who can't wait to stab your ass in the back again. And that it's okay to turn down they offers of fake love, period. What's the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, the Five of Swords. Okay, because it's like there could be certain ways of thinking, certain, maybe you need to change your perspective, maybe you need to look at things from a higher perspective, because there's some sort of ways of thinking that you need to drop at this time so that you can float higher. What's the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords? What is going on here? Okay, we got the Strength and the King of Cups. I don't know. It's almost like you could be someone who, okay, well, obviously with Stop the Spin, you're someone who is a big thinker, but I think that one of your greatest challenges, okay, you could have a water sign as a north node, okay, or like as a rising, because you're meant to like really feel your way through this life. I feel like when it like thinking is really your I want to say thinking is your strength, but I don't think that thinking is your strength in this lifetime. But I feel like your soul is having a hard time getting used to that. What's the Nine of Swords and the King of Swords? Okay, we got the Eight of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you could be getting messages about this, about feeling your way through things, about your feelings, connected to your feelings. You could be seeing posts about your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Watching videos about your feelings, about how you need to feel your way through this thing, because this is the advice that your guides are trying to get into you. But there's so many different swords, I feel like you've just been through so many situations with conflict, so many situations where you had to really think about so many different aspects of that thing, and even still in some of those situations, there's so much information that's missing, so much of the actual truth that you just want to know about certain things, But Isis is saying, if you want to know those things, then you're going to have to retreat from the spin of thinking about those things. When you manifest something, you imagine that thing coming to you, you imagine whatever it is that you want, and then you put it in the hands of spirit and you allow them to like respond to that, And it works the same for manifesting answers or manifesting truth, What's the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords? The Hierophant, okay? Look, and the High Priestess right here. This is the two sides of you. That's crazy. You're so powerful. And this is why Spirit's asking you to take a step back, Because it's like your mind could be racing and overthinking and worried about what's going on with the people outside of you. But you're stepping, like your divine feminine and masculine energies within you are being upgraded to the High Priest and the Hierophant. So it's like you just really don't have any room to be thinking about this. Maybe you're having thoughts boiling up that you need to throw out. Like I said, again, you need to just feel your way through this thing and throw out those unwanted thoughts that you're like spinning around and around, okay? Because it's making you heavy and you just don't know. You don't need to be this heavy, okay? The song saying, baby, you could do it. Take your time. Do it right. You could do it, baby. Okay, we got the Five of Pentacles. So this is absolutely this energy of you coming out of the cold, but it went under the Divine Time card, So you can still feel like you're out in the cold in some sort of way. But you are not, baby. You are coming in from out of the cold, and your reality might not be mirroring that shit, but you are definitely there, okay? You're in a much higher place of consciousness than you think you're in, okay? She's telling me to get the crystal book. So we got Black Jade, okay? Protection, clearing negativity, okay? So you could maybe have a little bit of negative energies going around in your head, but that's what I was saying, about it being related to other people, but this purple jade talks about humor, spiritual knowledge, and attunement, So maybe attuning to your higher energies by finding humor in the things, in these thoughts that you are taking so seriously in your head, like people don't deserve that much energy that you're giving the thoughts that you could be having about them, It says that black jade is a stone that acts like an etheric bodyguard when it is worn or carried, you know. I feel like you have so many etheric bodyguards that you don't even have to even think about nothing like this. The affirmation for purple jade says, I embrace the humor and spiritual perfection of existence, period. You know, embrace the human and the human, okay? Embrace the humans, okay? And the humorous spiritual perspective of, you know, their existence and the things that they do, you know. And in that, you need to realize that, you know, yes, you're this beautiful star seed, wanderer, light worker, all of these different beautiful things. You hold all this gorgeous cosmic energy, but at the end of the day, you're in this human vessel. And if humans don't know how to do nothing else, they know how to crack a joke about that serious shit, okay? And so I think this is where Isis is asking you to be, you know. In this way, you're showing yourself this higher level of unconditional love, you know. And it takes a lot of courage to make this action, you know, but this is going to bring you to a place of higher spiritual attunement, you know, and into more of an energy of having compassion and being in more of a serene place with yourself, you know. And also it's going to bring in a lot more spiritual knowledge and clear up your thinking, you know, clear up some of the things that you might be like some of the ways that you might feel like people try to discriminate against you, you know, something about clearing of your third eye and your crown chakra, you know. I feel like you could be getting like this overall like chakra system upgrade, okay? Because we got root, solar plexus, earth star, the third eye, the crown, the heart, okay? What was on these ones? um the black jade says all, you know, and that was the one that caught my attention first. The affirmation for black jade says, I am surrounded by divine protection and free from negative attachments, you know. So she's saying, like, don't retie yourself to negative attachments. You know, you cut the cord, you said no to these people, you know, you took all of this charge and all of this action and you asked for what you wanted. And now it's time for you to receive it. So take a step back and allow divine time to do its thing. And you just focus on being in the energy of forgiveness and understanding. And that's how you'll clear, cancel, and release any negative energies or anything that might be, you know, like hanging over in your energy or whatever. Okay, what else, my love? I feel like Isis is very like chatty today. Like that's the energy I'm getting. All right, what's the Five of Swords and the Strength? Take your time. We got the main male, okay? This could be this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could be the main male, or you could be attracting a divine counterpart, okay? To help you with this, turn this wheel in your favor, you know. I don't know, maybe you feel like you're on top of the wheel and your divine counterpart feels like, you know, they're just like squished under the wheel. Or maybe they feel squished like compared to your energy, even though it's crazy because it's like you're like, you know, spinning things around and around in your head, you know, and you're like kind of sweating yourself a little bit, but somebody's looking at you like you're very perfect, you know, and like maybe they're just not good enough for you, you know. What else? Oh, high honors. Okay. So, you know, you are absolutely high honor, but I think you're attracting someone who's in just as much of a high energy as you're in, you know. We got short illness, a gift, false person, and success in love. Come on. So I don't know. I was just going to say something about an ex. That's why I said, come on, like that, you know. But I feel like you could have someone who is a false person coming around trying to offer you some sort of cup, you know, because they're suffering with some sort of illness, some sort of dis-ease in their energy, you know. But that fucking dis-ease and discomfort and unhappiness that they feel in is karma for whatever they did to you, you know. And you're expecting, you know, a successful love to come into your life, you know. I mean, I feel like she's saying at the end of the day, it's up to you, you know. Like people always, I know I'm always, okay. I be saying that when I'm talking about myself. I be saying people, but I mean, I mean, But I ain't always talking about myself when I say that, but I mean, in this case, I was going to say people always be like, don't go backwards. I'm people in that situation. Okay. I do definitely say, don't go backwards, but I feel like, um, maybe there could be someone in your past who is like the Hierophant to your High Priestess, or like the High Priestess to your Hierophant, the Emperor to your Empress, or, the Empress to your Emperor energies. But I feel like, it's taking them a while to uncover their high honor energy, But I don't know. There's definitely a false person. I feel like, like it breaks into two different timelines like that, Like somebody's in an energy of grief and sorrow, and someone is feeling very hopeful about the past. What's the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant? False person, success in love, and a gift. Okay, so I guess we're keeping them. Okay, we got false person, success in love, and a gift. Okay, so I feel like, you could have been dealing with this main male, okay, who was a false person, some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They was a false person. They treated you like shit and gave you the illusion that they wanted to have success in love with you. And now you about to receive the gift of having success in love. And they gonna be hella mad, okay? Because they could have been with you on that high honor shit, but they was on that bullshit, okay? We got a pleasant letter, okay? Someone could be about to like send you some sort of like electronic letter or some sort of actual letter, okay? We got the good Lord and a lot of money, okay? And unexpected money, okay? And marriage, okay? And the house, okay? You finna have it all, baby, okay? You could be working on some sort of legal matters, okay? There's some legal matters playing out that's going to bring this big change in your life, okay? It's going to bring you a lot of unexpected money, and it's going to send a lot of people you didn't expect to go to jail, okay? But it's all a part of your journey, Whew. What else? What's the main male in the high honors? I feel like you need to just really trust yourself at this time, okay? We got the Pleiadians with the energy of unconditional love, excitement, and laughter, Like I said, finding the humor in these things, finding the humor in the false people of the past, and bringing in more of a successful energy where you just feel happy with yourself. You're always in love because you're in love with yourself, When you're in love with yourself, you attract some people that's in love with you, okay? That's just how it goes, Whatever you put out into the universe comes back, okay? Echo. What's the high honors and false person? Okay, alchemy, okay, with the Philosopher's Stone, infinity, destiny, and magic, I feel like there are quite a few false people around you who know you're meant to operate out of this infinite energy, who know you have a very magical destiny, or that you're very powerful when it comes to magic. And it's like the way that they see you is starting to change, but a lot of these people are starting to see like it's too late, They feel like it's too late. So even if you did have a person from the past that wanted to come back, that wasn't a false person, they feel like it's too late to come back, Like they're very worried about the way that you see them with this eye inside of the eye, Like inside of their eye. They trying to see how you see things, Of course, they'll never be able to see it from your point of view, But I think they're just trying to see it how you see it so they can like come at it from a different way, trying to see how they can like approach you. But I think it's just as easy to approach you as it's always been, But now you're just in more of this energy of unconditional love. And you would think that that would make everyone feel more welcome. But apparently that just, scares people away. So I don't know. I think you just need to like release the outcome of these things, You don't got to worry about these false people because they being handled because you're high honor, And you don't have to worry about having success in love because as long as you love yourself and the people that you love, and God, you know what I mean? As long as you showing this unconditional love for the things that are important to you and in your life, you'll always attract the love that's meant for you. What's false person in success and love? Okay, the mantis being with enigma, elusive and sensitive, But I feel like as long as you're like, constantly having this spin of thoughts in your head, like I don't think that you quite see how special you are, you know, that you could be very psychically sensitive, and this could like you could allow that to block certain energies out of your life, you know, just from that energy of like, you know, I don't even want to deal with it. Okay, we got this water again, you know, but this is why they're saying you need to feel your way through it. Because if you were to think your way through it, you would just be like, hell no, you know. You just start thinking about all the energies that you don't want to attract again. And that's not going to do anything but attract those energies to yourself, you know. So Isis is saying, just take it easy, babes. Don't overthink it. Just feel your way through it. When you were younger, okay, when you was a teenager or whatever, like you wasn't overthinking everything. You was just like doing what you wanted to do, you know, because you wanted to do it. And everything that you wanted to happen, or, you know, everything just came to you effortlessly. And I think that Isis is trying to help you to get back to that kind of energy, you know, to a place of effortless manifestation. Yeah, with the solar portal. But I think it's going to require you to have some sort of confidence in yourself, you know. It requires you to be centered and to balance your own power, you know, to realize that you have risen above the energies of manipulation, and to also remember that you're powerful enough to manipulate yourself. And sometimes overthinking can be a spell on the self, is what she's actually saying. She's saying like you have the power with your power and intention that you are able to set to spell yourself, to cause an illusion for yourself, you know. And that's a thing, like with these new energies, you know, they're so powerful. These energies that have come into you, like I said, your masculine and feminine energies are being like upgraded to the status of high priestess and, you know, hierophant. Very, very wise spiritual leader you are. Talk about moving. You could be thinking about moving, okay? That energy has been coming out a lot today, okay? But I feel like now you're being called to be bold. Be very bold when you're stepping into the unknown, into the limitless, and knowing that if there's anything wrong or any kind of warning that's being put out, it's going to come in through your feeling system. It's going to come in through the element of water and not so much the element of air, you know. It says philosophy, because this is the air energy right under it with the blue avians. You know, you could even be a blue avian starseed. And this could be why you think so much, you know, because the blue avians are like a bird type of race, you know, that air element connection. And it's just like you think a lot about all of the different possibilities, but maybe not in the most positive light, is what she's saying. So like your next lessons are coming from an emotional place, you know. Like I feel like you're being emotionally prepared for union. You're being emotionally prepared for this newer place that your career could be going also. You're just being prepared for upgrades, you know, and now's a great time for you to be very resilient, very bold, and try not to be too sassy, and try not to make things so heavy. Just laugh at things, you know, and keep it light. Because this is where like your strength is at. Yeah, we got awakening, okay, with ancient knowledge, memories, and connection, you know. This is what they're doing. I said it's going to come through water. See how she's like coming up out of this magical, like, what is this? It look like some sort of magical fountain that she's just like popping up out of, you know. Something you're going to learn through feeling your way through things, through this water element. Okay, Isis, what is the final thought on this? Show you that I love you. Won't back to your heart. Oh, baby, I was blind to let you go. I'm telling you, that X. So we got the universal heart, okay, which gives me more of that energy of you feeling your way through things, you know. But also it's giving me like this energy of sacred geometry. And also this love of God, you know, there's lavender up here, which is giving me that energy of like, that energy of you just dispelling any and all negative energies. You know, we got Ashtar, who is the leader of the Galactic Federation, okay? So it's like you're so connected in and tapped in, you know. And so, because you're so powerful, because the power of your mind is such an amazing thing, it is possible for you to get carried away in your thinking, and create things in your life that don't need to be there. Spirit wants you to focus only on rooting these energies of light, so you can properly crack open in this beautiful golden egg, and then we got the mothership, which is giving me that energy of just like staying connected in with the light that you're meant to root. You can't root the light if you're not connected to it. And you can't really root it if you don't trust in the ways that it finds to be rooted through you. A lot of times, these certain light energies are rooted through your emotions, like she was saying. So this is what it's all about at this time. And then 43 is like, love you. I feel like Isis loves you, okay? And she just wants the best for you, wants you to like utilize your air energies for the best possible outcome for yourself, and like get your head and your heart in this agreement, like get your head and your heart to the point where they agree on who you forgive and why you understand that, you know what I mean, like get them on the same accord is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is 44. It said cosmic unity. So it says expand your heart and expand your love and receive the love of all I don't know what happened. It says, expand your heart, expand your love, and receive the love of all of universal creation. Okay, it says your heart is a sacred broadcasting system that is able to send and receive love from all corners of time and space. By you sending love to us, the Pleiadians, for example, you bypass great distances in which we are able to receive the love instantaneously. This transcendence of space sheds light into the multidimensional, omnipresent frequency that is love. You will observe how when one is in a loving, open heart space, animals on your planet soon will become animals on your planet soon will come closer, be more receptive, and generally become more open to your presence. This is because your animals represent the principles of naturalness and teach all that love is your natural state. As the hues re-emerge back into their full galactic essence of the new cycle, because that's what's going on, we are re-emerging back into our full galactic essence of this new cycle, okay? It says love will become a natural state of your species and you will find yourself radiating it regardless of the situation you are experiencing in the moment. So this is why Isis is asking you to feel your way through it, because love is the new way to like find your way. Your heart must be open for you to access your star map is what I'm hearing. Okay. It says your heart is a truly powerful vortex that we, the Pleiadian guides, wish to always remind you is okay. It says your heart is a truly powerful vortex, and we, the Pleiadian guides, wish to always remind you of its potential. When the universal heart card is presented, we are guiding you to use this heart to navigate the current situation of your life. Although many on your plane have closed their delicate rose-like heart from past wounds and old relationships, we want to remind you that the rivers of life continue to flow. Creation is and will always continue to re-express her divinity in every breath. Through this, we gently invite you to open into the fresh moment by recommitting to an open heart. Through this dedication, life situations will transform rapidly. Another potential message of this card is that finances are flowing easily, travel opportunities present themselves, and romance is available. Allow for the sacred heart to flow and enjoy this time of great abundance, romance, gifts, and prosperity. Okay, so don't overthink it, my love. You're already here. You already made it. You already made this big quantum leap into this universal heart energy. And you have backing of such big energies, like Isis, like the Galactic Federation. So you need to trust in that and let love guide you through this new energy, and know that you don't have to overthink everything or have that spin, you know what I mean, worrying about what could go on and what could go wrong, because you're in this energy where nothing's going to go on or go wrong. And if it does go on or go wrong, then it's something that's happening for you, because you're covered and protected and wrapped up and like enveloped in this beautiful unconditional love with the mother of life, this nourishment of the golden grain mother. That golden grain gives me that wheat energy, that infinite abundant type of energy. She's showing me like a field of wheat, that is fully grown and ready to be like harvested. Okay. So it's harvest season, baby. But you just got to stay in this beautiful, universal, heart loving type of energy and keep your rows, wide open. So with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.